hungry, and I have not eaten today. I worked. It's Saturday. I don't work Saturdays. The hell? Alright. Blackberry citrus seltzer water to drink. Okay. Alright. That is so refreshing. I wasn't gonna record today, but alright, I'll talk about it in a minute. Alright, let's get out the food. There's my little stand, little plate. As usual, I don't know whether I want to whisper or if I want to soft speak. So as usual, I'll probably end up doing both. Alright, I went to the little grocer that I go to sometimes, that I just started going to sometimes, and I got some Greek food. This is a veggie pie, okay? Now this is actually from a local restaurant, but they just sell them at this grocer. Okay, veggie pie. Let's open it. Let's see. That smells amazing. It's a veggie pie. I'll open it in a minute. No, I'll open it now. Because we're gonna make the plate for the thumbnail. There's the veggie pie. Looks good. Wait a minute, should I be warming this stuff up? I feel like I should be warming this stuff up. Alright, well, we'll see. Okay. This is a Greek spinach pie. Okay. Greek spinach pie. Oh, that one is not wrapped. Okay. Greek spinach pie. That smells amazing. Here it is. There. Yum. And then these were just the grape leaves that they had there. It is simply good ingredients, which I'm happy about, okay? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I freaking love freaking grape leaves. There they are. Yummy. But, oh, there's only 4 in here, so we'll put, I don't know, we'll put 2, okay? Because I feel like I have a lot of food. I also have some sesame pita chips. I love sesame flavored things, and this was a last minute purchase. I bought this feta dip for the pita chips and to put on this food. I think I'm gonna go warm this up just for a quick second. Alright, I literally only warmed it up for like 25 seconds, okay? 25 seconds. Let me put some pita chips on here for the thumbnail. These are gonna be so good. Oh my gosh, it's freaking good. Let's open up the feta dip. Does this have garlic in it? I was trying to stay away from the garlic. Oh, it does. Oh well, that's okay. Garlic is good for us, but I don't like to smell like garlic. Oh my gosh. That smells amazing. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's get a thumbnail. God, fucking traffic. Alright, let's start eating, okay? Okay, and then I just need to talk very briefly about something. So I'm not distracted. Let's try. Actually, let's just try the dip without the chip. Oh, that is good. Let's try the chip. That is delicious. What is down there? What the hell? Oh. It's not from today. Okay, let me just talk for a minute, okay? I have not recorded since September 5th, okay? It is right now the second week of October, going into the third week. I have not recorded in about 5 to 6 weeks. I know that I have had a video up every week, but those are pre-recorded, and sometimes I'll make a few of them in a weekend because I don't have a lot of time to make the videos. In the amount of time that I've been gone, there's been a lot that's happened in my life. It's been very busy, and it's been okay. There's been a lot going on, but the one thing that is set apart is that I have been through I've had a big loss in my life. Somebody that I love deeply. I don't want to talk about it on here. It seems it's just not something that I want to talk about in a YouTube video. I wasn't gonna record, but I decided to go ahead, and I just want to put this out there. I don't know why, because I'm not going to talk about it, but I just want to express it, and then I'm going to not talk about it. It's personal, and it is something that I'm dealing with every day right now, and all I can say is that the people that you have in your life that you love, you never know what's going to happen in life, and you have to cherish the time that you have with the people that are in it. And you never know if you have tomorrow. Embrace the people that you love. But we will see them again. I'm not going to talk about this. Okay, let's move on. Okay, it doesn't feel right. Okay. All right, moving on. Let's get the food up higher so you can see it. Let's try a grape leaf, okay? All right. Let's try it. That's really good. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. All right, we're gonna turn this around. I came on here and I already started filming, so we're gonna turn this around, okay? All right. I'm gonna tell a story. I'm gonna tell a story that happened to me in my childhood. I didn't plan on telling it, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell a childhood story. And this childhood story is going to be about my first kiss, okay? My first kiss. Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. All right, let's try everything first, okay? Let's try this Greek spinach pie. Try it. A little greasy. Delicious. Wow. I don't know what's in this, but it's very vinegary or pickly or something. It's delicious. Falling all over. That's good. Okay. Let's perk this video up. Alright. These are so good. These are good. I just want to keep eating those chips. Before I tell this story, I want to ask, has anybody watched the movie that's on Netflix right now called Monster? Has anybody watched that? I started trying to watch it last night, but I'm using my daughter's Netflix account because I don't have one anymore. And it let me watch the first two episodes, but then it said, "Is this your home? Are you traveling or whatever?" And I tried to say I was traveling, but anyways, I just didn't finish watching the next episode, so I'm gonna pick up where I left off, hopefully tonight. I probably should look up Ed Gein or Guyan or however you say his name and try to figure out what's going on, because it's like, is that what Psycho is about? Is it about him? Because the first couple, 2-3 episodes, I don't remember how many I watched. It's like it's leaning towards he's what the Psycho movie is about. All right, let's try the veggie pie, okay? Here's the veggie pie. That looks good. There's the other side right there. All right, let's try this. That is good. Oh, wow. Yummy. Okay. Let's get into the story. All right, this is going to be the story of my first kiss. All right, so my first kiss was at a slumber party. Okay? A slumber party. I was probably, let me think, maybe 12, maybe 11 or 12. The girl whose birthday party it was sure she was turning like 13, okay? No, this was a friend of my mom's. My mom's friends, their daughter, who we did things with. She was having like a sweet 13 birthday party, whatever. So we're down in their basement and we decide to play spin the bottle, okay? We all get into a circle. Let's put some of this dip on the veggie pie. Okay, let's try it. Yum. This spoon is from an MRE video, okay? I did a week's worth of MREs a while back. They are talking videos, and I ate them in my kitchen. You may like them. I ate them for a week. They are good videos. Maybe go back and watch them. Okay. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh my God. Now you know I like this dough because I love dough. Yum. So we're all sitting in a circle, okay? Down in the basement. Everybody's in a circle. You know, there was a couple boys there, and if we're playing spin the bottle, for some reason, I only remember the one boy being there. My God. I'm eating like a pig because I'm hungry. So everybody is sitting in the circle, and we spin the bottle, and wherever the bottle points, then whoever spun it has to kiss that person, okay? So they start spinning the bottle, and there was this one boy there who was older than us. So they're spinning the bottle, okay? And this boy, listen, this boy, I was watching him. Every person that he got, he started going in with a French kiss, mouth wide open, jamming his tongue down everybody's throat, and I was freaking appalled. Now, let's not forget that my mom and the mother of the birthday girl were down in the basement watching us, okay? So looking back, my mom was probably about 32 years old, and I was about 12, okay? This boy, and I remember wanting the hell out of the circle. I do not want to be in this freaking circle. He takes his turn. He spins the freaking bottle, and it freaking lands on me. I'm like, holy shit. He crawls over, crawls, because that's what he did. He crawled down on his hands and knees over to the person. And he comes up to me, and I'm just like looking at him, and I'm just like, now mind you, he was in high school, and I was in middle school at that point. He freaking popped his mouth open around mine, and I'm talking around mine, crammed his tongue in my mouth, and just started uncomfortable. My mom was watching. It's so gross. At that point, I feel freaking violated. Okay, violated. My mom said, well, my goodness. I was already uncomfortable regarding those types of things with my mom. I did not need her to be present for that. We eventually stopped playing. They have the lights turned down in the basement, and they're playing music. A slow song starts. Debbie Boone, You Light Up My Life plays. He comes up to me, and he asked me if I would dance with him, not knowing any better. I'm like, okay. So I dance with him, and he tries to kiss me again. What the hell? This time I pull away. I'm like, no. So I promptly got away from him and just avoided him the rest of the night. And then he moved on to somebody else. Somebody older who was more willing. And she was making out with him like crazy. There's one more part to the story. My belly feels so satisfied. All right, one more part to the story. I venture on in middle school. I get into 8th grade. Guess what? My first boyfriend in the 8th grade is this guy's little brother. And guess what? This boy does the same exact thing to me. He has me stay after school, to go to the basketball game with him. What does he do? He has me go upstairs. He takes me into the room where the study hall is. Proceeds to make out with me the same exact way that his brother did. All sloppy.